Hey guys, it's Rabbi Yisrael. In the last video, which is available in the description box below, we discussed a paradigm shift in how to deal with desire. Instead of fighting with your desire and trying to control it, we discussed how going in to yourself and listening and processing your own desire, what the core of that desire is, and revealing the holy spark and source of that desire will actually give you tremendous power to not only satisfy that desire, but actually satisfy it in a way that has no negativity and only a holy way. Now, some people might ask, how do I know that the core of my desires is actually good? Maybe I desire things that are totally bad. So what would help me getting to the core of that desire if it could be that the things that I want bad things? Very important realization that everybody needs to come to. This is a very important concept that everybody needs to know. Hashem told us, God told us in the Torah, He said, Vayivra ha'adam b'tzalmo, b'tzelem Elohim bara oto. Hashem created us in the image of God. What do these words mean, an image of God? In a very simple language, the image of God means that Hashem made us a small version of Him. We are Hashem Katan. We are a physical version, expression of what Hashem would look like in a physical being. Which means the source, the essence of our being is totally and completely holy. What our being wants naturally, what we are looking for, is to be God-like, to do in this world all the things that are a representation, an expression of God-like things in the physical world. That's the source of all of our ratzon, of all of our desire. Which means that if you ever want something and you're drawn to something, it must have in it some spark of that holiness, some spark of that being godlike. Otherwise, you would never be able to ever want it. Your being would fight it to its core. If you want it, there's something there in the core of it that it actually is necessary for you to become like God. That doesn't mean that the actual thing you're desiring is holy, because you have to take it apart and make distinctions. Is this the core of my desire, or is this a way that I think that I'm going to get my desire? And the more you peel off the layers and come to the point, the core, you're always going to find an incredibly holy desire, because you, in your essence, are totally holy, and what you want to be is to be like God. So now, when we're processing this inner belief, which is really a self-love, can actually give you the power to really listen. Because we know, if you ever try to tell somebody something that they don't really care about what you're saying, they don't listen to you, you can't actually give over anything. They shut you down because they're like not open to hearing you. The same thing is true for ourselves. If we're trying to do self-discovery, we're trying to figure out what we really want, what we're really desiring, it's imperative that we have an open channel. We exude love to ourselves and open ourselves up to really listening. And only with a real trust of who you really are can you actually listen with a full heart. So our bracha is that everybody should know their essence. Everyone should know that they're at Tzelem Elohim and their core is God-like, and what they want is really holy. And with this knowledge, you should be able to listen to yourself with love and compassion and desire to fill your inner being, make it satisfied from the core of your being, and you will become an incredibly holy person by actualizing your potential.